Hello everyone and welcome back to another tutorial. As always, my name is Santiago. I'm really glad that you're back here seeing another tutorial. This is the third part of a really cool software that we're checking out in the channel called Let's Enhance.io. If you're new here and haven't watched the previous video, I really invite you to do so. This is a software that you use to enhance old images, or if you want to change the dimensions of an image for you to print or use on a web scenario, let's say. You can use this software as well. It is really complete. It really helps you get in the nitty-gritty of what you want your images to be applied on. Once again, if you want to use them on a web scenario, you need a much crisp and defined image. If you want to use it on a billboard, let's say, you don't need that high of a DPI on an image. You just need it to be really big. And Let's Enhance.io helps you with that process as well. On the two previous videos, we were checking out some of the functionalities that Let's Enhance.io has, for example, colorizing all black and white pictures. And today we're going to be checking out part number 3 of the Let's Enhance.io tutorial. Once again, if you haven't checked out the two previous videos regarding this software, I really invite you to subscribe to the channel. Go and check out those two previous videos before seeing this one. Today we're going to be checking out even more functionalities that the software has to offer. So I'm gonna make my face disappear so you can see my screen a bit better, and I'll talk to you guys in the end. On the previous video, we were generating images one by one, but Let's Enhance.io has an option for you to enhance images in bulk. They have to be less than 50 megabytes, but you can upload images in bulk for you to use, let's say, the same preset or the same AI templates in all of your images. I'm gonna pick a bunch of different images that I downloaded from my Facebook account, really old images, and some of them that I found on Google as well. So right here I have 6 selected images. I'm gonna click on open. They're gonna be showcased on a list point of view right here on the software. And as I was telling you just a minute ago, you can pick an AI mode for all of the images to be enhanced as a bulk. Let's say that we want all of these images to be colorized and to be clearer. We don't want these scratches and these imperfections to be shown in the images. And it's gonna be really cool to see what the software does with these images that are not black and white, are not that old, but they are gonna be enhanced anyway using this preset as well. As I was telling you in the previous video, you can change the format of the final images. The JPEG is a bit more compressed. It is not used for really crisp and detailed images, let's say, and the PNG is used more in design and artistic fields. I'm gonna leave on JPEG and I'm gonna click on enhance. It's gonna take a couple of minutes to process all of the images. This one was a photo that we used in the first tutorial. As you see, with the old photo preset selected, the software uses AI to get rid of the imperfections in the original picture. It colorizes it and it makes it much more crisp and detailed. As you see, it even added a bit of facial hair on the face right here. We can see much clearer the eyes, the nose, all of the little details inside of the photo are much more detailed for us to see. For example, the clothes are much more detailed. The vest has this texture that the original image didn't have that much of. Let's check out this second image. The original image is very much scratched. It has a lot of imperfections. The final image was upscaled twice its original size. Once again, the work that Let's Enhance.io does is really impressive. You can see right here the original eyes versus the ones that the software produced using AI. On the first one, they are really blurry. You cannot see them very well. And on the final product, we can see the eyes are much more defined and crisp. It even adds a bit of texture to the skin, to the teeth, to the mouth, the hair. It is really impressive what the software does. Let's check out this Queen Elizabeth old picture. The original one was in black and white, as you see right here, and this is the enhanced version. Once again, the work is really impressive. It even colorized the crown using this jewelry. And on the images that we uploaded from my Facebook account, what the software did was make all of the textures much more crisp and defined. As you see, the dog face right here on the original one is really blurry, and on the final one is much more crisp. It looks like an image taken with a DSLR and not with a cell phone from 2008. Even the mountains and the vegetation on the back is much clearer. We could use this image for printing, or we could use it to upload it to a social media, let's say. And all in all, it has a much bigger range of applications than the original image had. This is another example of what the software did. On the original one, we have this glare because these pots are behind the glass. The software got rid of the glare, so the image is much clearer. On the last one, this is a cat that I used to have. It is really noticeable regarding the fabric on the couch. On the original one is really soft and you can really tell the material of the couch, but if you see the enhanced version, you can clearly see that it is leather, and you can see the individual hairs of the cat, whether on the original one it was much softer. We have this part of the software called My Images. These are the ones that you have used the software with. You could download one by one, or you could select all of them using this tick option right here, and you could download a zip file that includes all of the images for you to use. And we can check the file right here on the desktop. We have the zip file that if we were to decompress, we would have the images that we created using the software. That is pretty much how you edit and create images in bulk using Let's Enhance.io. As you see, it's much faster if you upload, let's say, 5 or 10 images and apply a preset to all of the images, but you could select different presets for different images regarding the purpose that you want to use the image on. The software then produces a zip file for you to much more easily handle. You can send this file on an email, and the person that receives the zip file can uncompress it, so you don't have to send individual images. This is really helpful if you want to send a bunch of different files. You don't have to send them one by one, but you could send this zip file, this compressed file, and it is much easier. Once again, all of the tools that we're using in these tutorials are the free version tools. If you want to use the paid version, we have some affiliate links on the description box down below for you to use. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed filming it and creating it. I really invite you guys to subscribe to the channel for you to check out all of the different tutorials that we have uploaded as of now. This is part 3 of the Let's Enhance AO tutorial. I'm gonna be making 5 tutorials in total, so there are 2 more tutorials to go. Once again, my name is Santiago. I'm really happy that you're here seeing a tutorial. I want to read all of your comments down below in this video and all of the other videos of the tutorials we have uploaded. I really invite you guys to subscribe so you don't miss out the 2 more videos that I'm planning on uploading. And without further ado, thank you very much for being here, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.